Feeling emotionally drained. So Virgos, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. That is like a lack of vitality, but it's coupled with the Three of Swords, which is an emotional card, and the Four of Cups. It's feeling drained by all the fighting, Five of Wands, that has happened in the past, all the conflict that went on, and it was draining, and it's still with you. Now, this conflict and this fighting is likely about money, as things often are, because money is so central to our lives. The Ten of Pentacles could be a large sum of money is involved, and a lot of people are fighting over it, or it could just be internal. Either you're part of the infight, or either you're directly or indirectly part of it. Five of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Devil. So yeah, there's definitely something going on that's a huge challenge for you guys right now that's leaving you drained, because underneath the Devil, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of expectation. It's almost like you guys are somehow supposed to fix things, but it's emotionally draining for you guys to either have to mediate, or to be the fixer, or to be the person to just solve this conflict here. Okay, let's pull Oracle cards to try to figure out more information. Tell me more for Virgo. Okay, interesting. So now we have the Princess coming out. The Princess is somebody who is maybe bratty, maybe immature. This is probably the person who is causing the problems, or is one of the people involved in the conflict regarding money. And then this is the other person, is the King. Now it could be that you're having to be like you have to take the high road, and you either have to be the person to mediate, or you have to be like parental. You have to like kind of take charge of the situation. On the bottom though is Gemini. It's like a lot of chatter. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of having to talk to people, to either talk them down. I think it's talking them down, because then we have the Bed and Pisces. You just always have to talk people down, and because you're the person who is like the calmer, more adult person in this situation, so you're always having to just calm people, talk them down, mediate, and it's a drain. Okay, let's pull some advice and see how you can deal with the situation, how you can navigate through this a little bit better. See what the cards have for advice. Anything else here for Virgo for advice? I got some advice for Virgo. Well, it is what it is, because it looks like you guys just are the go-to person. You're the most adult person in the room. So everyone is going to turn to you, and it's not going to change. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, the person who people turn to get a verdict. Like, I'm imagining two siblings fighting, right? And one person says he did it, and the other person says he did it. And you're the person who has to mediate the situation and make it so everyone is happy, or everyone comes out happy, or in some fashion the situation ends up okay. The Sun card. This is all part of the advice though. It's like you're gonna have to continue doing this. You are gonna have to do this. It is your role. There's no getting around it. It's your role. The King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. It's not fun, and you don't like this role. You don't like having to do this. It doesn't come easily to you. Six of Swords, and it's a challenge, the Devil. So there you go. And those are all the reasons why you don't like being put in this position. Unfortunately, you are in this position. The advice is to settle into it. You're gonna have to continue to do the Seven of Wands as maintenance. And then the next couple cards are interesting. Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. It's don't let it get to you. So Three of Swords is feeling, it's like pain. It's like emotional pain. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like brush it off. It's like water off a duck's back, okay? Water off a duck's back is the Three of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Don't let the fighting get to you. Don't let the having to be put in this tough position of like a rock and a hard place get to you. Water off a duck's back. All right, let's pull Oracle cards, and then we're going to close up your reading. So let's see what the Oracle cards have for advice. Okay, so now we have some more practical advice here on how to deal with your situation. We have the Bridge and Taurus. This is, don't always jump in super fast to solve the problem. Like, let's say your siblings are fighting, right? Don't be the parent that rushes in to break them up right away. Give them a minute. Taurus is be slow about it. Before you rush in, let them solve their problem themselves. Because if you let the situation work, the dynamic resolve itself, it'll kind of fall into its own pattern. Like maybe one sibling will push the other one down, the other one will learn to stop, right? And then you won't have to step in all the time. The city is kind of like, let the city do its job. It's like, let the other person, let the world do its job. Let karma do its job. You don't have to teach all the lessons yourself personally. So if there are problems happening and fights happening, kind of give people some time to fight it out a little bit so that they can learn their own lessons, and you don't always have to be stepping in. That's what the advice is from these 3 cards. Okay? All right, Virgos. That's going to be a reading. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys got something out of this. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to follow the channel, and I will see you next time.